Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Studio's Season 4 finale. Every year they've asked me to host the finale, and every year my assistant says yes. In fact, in honor of the finale, I was requested to perform a special music number, complete with song and dance. However, I rejected this idea outright, not because Southern has a policy against dancing, but because I have a severe disorder of Caucasianism. Like I said, this is my fourth year hosting. I was kind of running out of ideas for monologues. So I asked you guys what you wanted to hear on Yik Yak. All the responses were inappropriate. Freshman. Instead, I asked a few people in person what they wanted me to talk about, and most of them said they wanted me to, hear about what my life was like, a day in the life of the president. I said, well, that's going to really be boring. I mean, you see, a lot of people think that the president, has a life that's different than the average person. But, that's just not true. I'm just an average person. For example, just like all the rest of you students, I too have appointments at 8 o'clock in the morning, and just like you, I have to be up bright and early for my chauffeur to drive me there. And by there, I mean the wardrobe department. Come on, I've seen how some of you show up in class. Somebody's got to maintain Southern's image. So after hair and makeup, I go straight to my office. My day is very busy, just like yours. In fact, I usually spend the first 2 hours reading my fan mail. Freshmen, you really got to tone it down a little bit. Also, I'm not going to officiate at your summer wedding, okay? Just cross that off. For lunch, I too have a dislike of long lines, which is why I have my assistant rent out an entire restaurant. For me, just for me. When rain tie is empty, you can actually hear the rain. Of course, when I get back to the office, it's not all fun and games. I have a long list of assignments to do. I mean, I don't actually do them. I mean, I have people for that. But I do have to sign off on them. I mean, that's why they're called assignments. Duh. It's hard work, but I actually don't sign it myself anymore. I have a stamp for that. And of course, a student worker that stamps it for me. We told him it would look good on his resume. Of course, I'm joking. Times have been tough for all of us. Just the other day, my butler's butler had to fire his assistant's unpaid intern. Times are bad, really bad. But that hasn't stopped the rumors about my salary, really. I mean, get real. I've been hearing people say that the university pays me a lot of money. Well, I've heard numbers like $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. That's crazy. If the university paid me that little, I'd have quit this gig years ago. While I'm at it, I'd like to address a few other rumors. I've heard, like the ones circulating about 2 months ago, where I was retiring. Where on earth did the accent editors get that idea? So while I have the stage, I want to address that right now. I, Gordon Beats, am retiring the construction of the Elijah statue. I mean, it was never going to get done anyway. But seriously, I am retiring the old worship credit system. It's time we had something new. Of course, I never made any official statements. Those were all just rumors. This school couldn't get rid of me. I mean, even if they wanted to. If I left, what would they do with all the cardboard cutouts? In fact, if I leave, they're going to be here forever. So I'm going to be here forever, one way or another. I know a lot of you heard another rumor that I was in the panic room in Wright Hall during the lockdown last year. When I heard that, I was furious. No one's supposed to know about the panic room. Not until I raised another $20,000 for the endowment. I have to say, though, it's kind of nice to have a panic room. You know, it makes you feel safe. But I only use it in extreme circumstances. Only when the safety of the school is at stake and everyone's lives are in jeopardy. Like, you know, when there's a half-inch of snow. Or this year, a not really freezing rain. But mainly, it's for when my wife says we need to talk. Then I do panic. Well, before I end up in the panic room tonight, I want to let you all know that we've got a great show. We've got a musical guest, Matt Chansey, and of course we have the Studio 4109 House Band, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.